Right, so you know the government's lost the plot when the only people treated like terrorists in Britain are the ones trying to stop actual weapons being built. Because while ministers were busy criminalising cardboard signs and dragging Palestine Action supporters off the pavement outside the Ministry of Justice, and with the judicial review of this prescription coming up this week, this news story becomes even more pertinent. Their own intelligence service was off quietly forging a relationship with Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, HTS, a group who very much were committing acts of terror and had earned their prescription, all of which has now been lifted because they now run the Syrian state, of course. And they didn't just talk to them at the time either. They built channels, they cultivated the relationship, and then they quietly took HTS off the terror list just while they were slapping Palestine Action onto it. It's not national security, therefore. That's political convenience wearing a counter-terrorism uniform. And now this hypocritical mess may well walk into that judicial reviewed courtroom with them. Has any government ever managed to undermine their own case like they have with this one before the hearing has even begun? Right, so if you look at the way the British state has handled Palestine Action over the past year, the arrests, the prescription, the dawn raids, the police turning up outside the Ministry of Justice to drag people off for holding cardboard signs, and of course elsewhere around the country too. And you can see exactly what they thought they were doing, can't you? They thought they'd found a soft target. They thought the terrorism label would stick because it always has before, even if they did stretch it a little bit this time with the definition. They thought the public would back away because people usually do when the state throws around words like extremism and national security. Nobody ever questioned it before. And they thought nobody would ever be able to hold up a mirror to their own conduct because they never expected anyone to, well, go digging in the one place they never want any scrutiny.